Asra kesian komo bibi asa nwumre mo de mafidi ato akwanto radio we so a bread do sense sama agent try o mema say the aboabo no ayato ne din trending news no ye de babe somo ene dedua yi. And then somebody bano yegusua ekaka ye ho efa kanima penny His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings ni wono eho na enrada nana adodankwa ekufuado ene ebusuafo hyiemu ewo natenaye na eno ena ensempi ena nana adodankwa ekufuado ede eto edwa ewo enhyiemudie no emu.
He has his own plans for each one of us, and improbable as some things may be, nevertheless they happen. It's a moment for reflection and for continuing to believe in his purpose, that he has a purpose for each one of us. And as it appears, the former president's work here on earth has come to an end. He and I had a tempestuous relationship.
Na science kroya enho edoma woman so edi ebusuafo enim kopie mu ewo mampani atenaye Colonel Joshua adotoyi enso ekasai say ena odi enchirimu emayen
for all the promises, and we hope we'll give our brother certain as tradition demands. We brought some drinks to formally.
From Centuria, and now I will change your every bell. Doesn't need to himself but to go. Why just as you can test you are ever to need
Kanima Penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Sansutu Frank Adama, and this Mayukino, they are two just as some of Mati, a assembly at Chese, or more Anna, na how mopa.
Cecia, Yura, Obuasimu, Yante, Asemde. We just received some very sad news. It makes it impossible for us to continue this campaign tour of Ashanti. So
I want some from Nana Danko Kufado de Futo ama Mali. Say one more transitional team no. One more shano want to turn on my senior bear. One more ebenya kwine and a assumbie now more you or more Emma Penny. What in semi to Jawa bra. The acting president Yewra Ba Obi PMO Ewo Mampeni Atnaye and Rada.
Government for your ongoing efforts towards calming tensions and resolving
and some from so and rather and Ghana has a National House of Chiefs. Omotimi eto aba one president, anyone vice president. Yedi emu enchemu ebebremo ewo trending news yi eso. In some way, any afro pin and you more some further don't quite fidie so I de babe some more. Ewa 24 radio so kai se on sabekayen ewo tune in Zeno radio and afin so modernghana.com oko on my semi channel ho ewo 24 radio so ewo ho YouTube and so 24 TV Facebook 24 radio/TV. Once again midin ede Edward Donko Papa Smiley ena ode bibia gu former monso monya ebre anase monya akonya amode tie yen ewo 24 radio so afi ensem no emunchiremu enie
Anita, what does that make of us? Anita, me throw tea, unti. Anita, see me and the papa. Me and the papa, in spite of all these, but she's getting too fair. Enjoy Sanya Manusasa, Samano, and yet. See, I am about Timaminka. And she let you come to her, let us send me your papa. Young people mind disease is a in spite of all these issues, let us.
Enrada ena yete arehosem kese ewo mema say ni nyina eni sen dumienu empemu bre ene beto dwa say Kanema Mpeni His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings okodaya wan sorry ni nyina eni sen COVID-19 ena amanfo echirim say a doctor for chim say nensa ekanye ana onye bie nanu ana abusuafo bo homoden edenokopie mu ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital nenso to me ameka efie nti ebeto dwa eni se opani watia nananom ewo ensiedo otia nananom ewo ensiedo na eno ena Ghana Mampeni His Excellency Nana Danko Ekufuado ene ebusuafo ehyiemu ewo natenaye emu ena ochirim se ohwe opani Jerry John Rawlings ni jumedi obedi as president for over 20 years Ghana amanyina ne ebibima nyina yahwe ade pa anye asem keto akra na yebepo ye homoden na yaye eye fata no papa na eno de etu edwase wone abusuafo nyina ebeka bom na omo aye entotoye se ne be ye normal ebetimi adeda na kwemu omo mukopie mu ewo mampeni atenaye enrada no na nye asem keto akra abusuafo no dodo na etimi ekopie mu bia ne ba penny Senator Rawlings ene mpenifo aka abusuafo aka no womo nyina etimi ekopie mu bi no mampeni kasa ne sei ena ode eto edwa.
But then one of the things that all of us have got to get used to is that the Almighty has its own plans for each one of us. And improbable as some things may be, nevertheless they happen. It's a moment for reflection and for continuing to believe in His purpose. And He has a purpose for each one of us. And as it appears, former president's work here on earth has come to an end. He and I had a tempestuous relationship over many, many years. But I believe that we came to see value in each other. That's how I put it. By the end, extremely disturbed and saddened by his passage. He's not an ordinary Ghanaian. He was the first president of our Fourth Republic, a man who held the supreme office in Ghana, and therefore his passage has to be a matter for the Ghanaian nation. I know the feeling of family on such an occasion. I think that you would understand if I say that on the death of such a man, precedence has to be given to the state of Ghana.
no Ghana man penny His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nenka ena etiye no na opinion nso gina mu de ema abusuafo ewo omampani atenaye wa abromokopie mu ewo eho no ono nso editudwa officially de enkrata na dance e kire se Kane mampani His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings wato ananam ewo ense do no eto edwa
for all the promises, and we hope we'll give our brother fitting burial. As tradition demands, we brought some drinks to formally announce the verdict.
Eno eye openi a odi abusuafo no enim de omo ekopie mu ewo mampani atenaye ena yete ne kano Colonel Joshua Adutoyi wono ena waye leader of the family a okopie mu ewo emrashe bedwe mampani atenaye misremeka Mami Senator Rawlings emrashe bedweni okopie mu ewo ehobisa nso ena Asantwa Rawlings ono so kan busuafo a omutimi ekopie mu ewo omampani atenaye eho na enrada John Dramani Mahama na owo oboase ebo entoa na nento abomu no ena ode eto etitafo a ohia omukohia no ewo oboase enim seyi ena esie enam de esie nti enye ade se obetimi atoa ento abono eso na omukwa akowura mu oboase na ena ensemi ebetodwa enunti otwitwa enoma sotia de nani kire mu ewo enkran
sesia yewura oboase mu yante asem de. We just received some very sad news. It makes it impossible for us to continue this campaign tour of Ashanti. So I've spoken to our chairman of the National Campaign Committee, and the committee has agreed that we announce a brief suspension of the Ashanti campaign tour, and the National Campaign team will announce a date for resumption of the tour. Enti senior mekaino era obuasimu yanti asemde enti mene chairman of National Campaign Committee akasa na National Campaign Committee apene se yes suspend Ashanti campaign tour no for a little while nombo ombe announce eda yebe sa asha sibium
Kane mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sansu tu Frank Adema ndi samanyekuo na nenka ene etiye no na owen nsem no anti penifo ahodo mo ewo organizations ahodo mo enso ede wo mo ensem aba na ECOWAS committee wo mo ede wo mo yakọ ensem ede ama my konkron Ghana ene ebibremu atoye FM enyina sa enso ena Muhammad Buhari Nigeria mampeni wono nso ede nsem aba beto edwa nye ononkon AU president Musa Fakumu ono nso edene de ababeto edwa ewo honum sanso ena Labyrinth president Yera George Oponwia ono nso de ne yakọ ensem ede ama oman konkron Ghana na enye eno enkon FIFA president Infantino ene ne dom omo ede womo ensem enso ene womo yakọ ensem ede aba abre oman konkron Ghana ewo eho Kane President Jerry John Rawlings enyemfie edioson miensa yewo no 22nd June 1947 and enrada 12 November 2020 okrayen onidi entitimu ewo omemhasei soja ban waye no free 1982 ebepem 1992 ewo ho and afin so to aso as democratic president free 1992 and 1993 ebepem 2001 and also 2 terms and okoye ewo eho numa awdo pii na otimi eball ye ede ema my konkron Ghana as president enye asem ketwa kra ewo ehonom before say obejemu no na oye African Union envoy ede ema Somalia eno eye ensem bia yebetimi aka afa no ho nsema odi ejaye na de dosun be pray kwa enye asem ketwa kra ewo ehonom yentie nene no bia odi ejaye techaman pro.
Member of the Council of State is out, and the citizenry should be vigilant and hold the members accountable for their actions and omissions. The 1992 Constitution provides for a 25-member Council of State and specifically includes the President of the National House of Chiefs, a former Chief Justice, a former IGP, a former Chief of Defense Staff, and an elected representative from each region of Ghana, leaving plenty of room for 11 more members from a variety of fields. Whilst the positions occupied by the named former officers can be an effective proxy for their competitiveness, beg your pardon, for their competence and morality, the same does not necessarily apply to the elected members. It is there that
afei yebepebre na yakọ ensem fofromo enso ebiem na nadodan kwakufado de efutuo ama malifo teacher transitional team and the acting president Yeraba say womo entoto normal ye sene be ya sumdua ebibiman atoye ye hwehwe sebeba Mali one political crisis no emuno ebetimi edi juma anase ebe materialize na odin semi tujwa wa braba oto anana dodan kwakufado ewo natena ye enada eno enana dodan kwakufado de efutuo yi ema Nigeria for Mali for Mr. Meka.
In October, where I held consultations with you and other government officials to assess the progress made in the transition process and to reaffirm ECOWAS's solidarity with the people in the Republic of Mali. I want to commend you and your government for your ongoing efforts towards calming tensions and resolving the current socio-economic political crisis in Mali, including the establishment of all the institutions of the transition. I urge you to continue to attach great importance to finalizing the calendar of the electoral process in order to arrive at the presidential and parliamentary elections within the set time frame. It is important that all actors in the Malian space continue to pay particular attention to the implementation of the 2015 RTS Accord, which continues to provide the framework for the re-establishment of state authority over the entire territory of Mali.
Nana dodan kwakufado na yetene nkan ewo ehono na ba ndo aweye acting president ede Mali no ono nso ede aseda kese ma my konkron Ghana ede tujwa de achiremu so my konkron Ghana de ba asumdue nsema yeye ba kono obehwe se asumdue enso ebeba Mali.
But I think that this dynamics of our founding fathers still is on today.
non seulement pour l'Union Ghana-Guinée-Mali,
not only the Ghana-Guinea-Mali Union,
mais pour l'ensemble de l'Afrique.
but also for the rest of Africa.
Car les dirigeants du monde que nous sommes,
because the leaders of the world of today that we are,
nous en avons une pleine conscience.
we are aware of that existing historical union created between rivalry countries.
Les peuples, rien que leur peuple et leur bonheur.
And also between the people of those countries.
C'est pourquoi je conviens avec vous que cette première visite soit accordée au Ghana.
So this is why this made us to believe that it was very important to make this first trip to Ghana.
Ba ndo ena yetene nkano oye acting president ede ema Mali minor ono ne yetene nkan ewo ho no enura da National House of Chiefs election no etimi eba so na chesenya asem keto akra na osi ade yo oji ahoho ya ojebi otoso mienu woye sesei die wono ena woye president mano onyemu 47 votes ewo eho. Togbe Afede, the acting president and the incumbent president, onya 25 votes ewo. Total vote cast ewo presidency no 72. Spoiled vote no ba bi ni ho a eseye ewo eho. Enunti oji ahoho yaw jebia otoso mienu se say die wono na woye president elect at the Emma National House of Chiefs election course no na oye paramount chief at the Masefi Anyaso ye ko vice president so die no ma say na esitie na poa wele cabo otoso miensa paramount chief at the Laura traditional area onya 44 votes sanso na dasebre kwabu awusi enya 28 votes and vice president die no na poalu cabo otoso miensa ono na say woye vice president ewo eho. Ene abetoja se enkokoyare epiem ewo mrofoman so Europe titiru Denmark na eno ena Ghana womomo ehwe Ghana ye yenuane eni yenro eso de atodwa se enya de se ombema kwan ama womomo ekofa nkoko force eba ama manfo onya bi edi wo mfufo ne enuane awodo womo ede ban atoso eno nti se okọ akofa kosua ana akoko ababa ye no ana mpo akoko nam na akofa abade abehye fridge mama manfo enya bi edi a ene esesa wadwene efrise womomo eda Ghana Food and Drugs Board ano ye kano FDA no womo ede ato edwa se enya de se womo ebema kwan ama Ghana ni bebia etimi akosa European countries no so titru Denmark no akofa enkoko no bi ewo eho na sa ensemi opani awoda won ano Dr. Adukuma ena ede sa ensemi tudwa a wochirim se yare e friend 85N8 influenza no se de ebu ewo Denmark eno nti womo amuto kwan ko okofa sa eno ma no eba na nya de so benya kwan akọ.
From wild birds to domestic birds. And we do a lot of importation from Europe, from poultry products, even from the resources, feed, oils, and all those things. So all these things can act as source of infection for our domestic production. So we are taking precautionary measures by banning the import from Europe while we study the situation and then take appropriate measures. That's the reason we are placing the ban on these these countries that have declared outbreak in their territory. All poultry products like the chicken parts that we import, day-old chick, fertilized poultry feed, all these things have been banned for a meantime while we study the response of the Europeans to what is happening. They are also taking measures. So when we are satisfied that what the measures that they are taking will not lead to importation of the disease into our country, we will leave the ban.
Doctor Adukuma ena yetene kan efa yare efe no H5N8 influenza epue ewo Denmark ena yetene kan ewo eho no COVID-19 eda so ewo momemu ase say nanima na esa enso eko ewo ho me na okase Ghana in case na drew 50,008 and on number of cases as I say one momemu ha say na oma omo ho ato omo as I say ya discharge omo no 48,179 and pem aduanan nwotwe oha ene edioson enkno and as I say one a womo afri mo no so 320 asa edio no active case woman doctor for ne nurse for gina mo so bom pempes wo mo beto wo mo no apem ahenum ene edu enkno 1,519 eno ensema etimi abetodwa ewo eho no se ye ko na ya fa no mantamu sade esi etie ewo eho no as usual enkramantam omo edikan ewo ho na say ena esite ewo ho ahafo region womo ekuta 528 cases total case amotimi record no na active case wo home premplay 9 sanso ena Ashanti region kuta 11,062 active case in premplay 40 na Bono region ekuta 619 active case 77 Bono East 785 Umukuta 3 active cases sa enso ena Okopiem ewo Central Regional Umukuta 1,940 active case 7 Eastern Region 2,468 active case 35 Greater Accra Region 26,769 active case 1233. Northeast ekuta 19 cases. Wamo enkuta active case bia ewo ho. Northern region 547, no active case. Oti region 243, no active case. Sa enso ena ukupimo Savannah region omukuta 62 cases. Se sea meno kaseno, no active case ho. Upper East region wamo ekuta 359, active case 3. Upper West ekuta 90 cases, active case in Primpring 0. Volta region ekuta 685, 5 active cases. Sa enso ena omo Western region registered 2,999. Akabako no mo enya mpemiensa 30 active cases. Western North ekuta 657, 657 no 9 active cases ena etie ewo eho ena womo so a womo free amanone ebaye a Kotoka International Airport womo timi age womo aye screening womo ahwe no enipa 186 cases ena womo etimi a record wo ho na emu 68 ena eye active cases ewo ho enti uchichema na chese ukane nyina boma enipa 50,018 empem aduonum ene edu enwotwe ena etimi enye bi ewo ho ena discharged eye 48,179 sa pepepe ena etie ewo ho ewo Ghana yen COVID 19 yen cases ahodo no sana etie ewo ho ena yede bi asomo no na yebekọ ensem foforo mu ewo ho na ensem foforo mu no yedaswa esu Ghana ye mampani dada His Excellency John Jeremiah Rawlings JJ ena dodo na efre no na yedika bon ho komo kasebo no ahyase na yesanso akomu biem ene dai nana adodanko akufuado ene ebusuafo kohie mu enu ada bedeto wanim se ebusuafo ekohie mu ewo natenaye na ene dai wono so etutu ne nan eko utumi tutu ne nan eko Yera Rawlings ne fie ene ebusuafo ekodi enkomo na eno ena osa akyeremu se oka womo ho enhyehyeye omne ebusuafo ena eye na Ghana fo nyina womo ebehwe se Ghana ye mampani dada ye bepe no krabre ye pa na yaye no eyi a efata no.
Each one of us in our turn, the Almighty's choosing. It's not our choosing, it is of His. So when I heard that you have made contact with you to let you know who he was, the position that he occupied in our nation, his contribution to our country's development, history, his obsequies, his departure has to be the responsibility of the Ghanaian nation. They are going to be writing volumes and volumes about his contribution to Ghana. Whatever be the case, his passage with the leadership of our nation will not be forgotten. So I let the Chief of Staff indicate to you that I felt it was also appropriate that the formal announcement of his death be that of the responsibility of the President. So on that basis, that I announced to the country his passage. In the evening, he sent a delegation involving Colonel Butchie, Elders to Children, and the others to come and officially inform me. I indicated then again that whatever arrangements are going to be made are going to be the arrangements of the state of Ghana. We have to make sure that this man is given a befitting state burial. His contribution to our country is enormous. Many, many, many grounds. Our nation must show its true appreciation of his work and output here in Ghana. So, amongst the Chief of Staff, to liaise with whoever you designate for us to start to think about how to go forward on this area. But in the meantime, it's important that we should come here and express to you, to your children, to his family, the deep condolences on what has taken place so suddenly. That's the part that is so difficult to assimilate, that it has come out of the blue that he's left us. You have to know that this time you're definitely not alone. And lots of people in Ghana who will share your grief with you.
Eno Ghana ye mampeni His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ena okopie mu ewo yem papa kane mampeni His Excellency the former President Jerry John Rollins ni fie wode sa enkomo no eto edwa wone busuafo ehyiamu no na ebinom eka se kane mampani Jerry John Rollins ne ho kani yem maame Kunadu Ajman Rollins na chese asemi to odwa no ne ho edodo no ama bi mpokra kire mu se woda yede na koto ayarsabia nenso yekopie mu ewo won efie abusuafie no na chese ensem amanfo eka no na chese entesa na ohwe sede no si ete honoma na enkyerese ye maami asemi amano ayare ana aboto tesede na amanfo eichiremu ewo ho no ene den so NDC Franketufo His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama ene party executives enso ehia ewo enkran eto adwene efa openi ewo eho na adwento ano ekoso no sei ena John Dramani Mahama ede ensem eto eja.
It is a short and it's a positive one because he's responsible for ending coups in Ghana and is responsible for founding the longest period of stable democratic governance in Ghana's history. And so it's our duty as a party to ensure that his place in history is assured and guaranteed, and that we eulogize him for the role he has played.
Eno former President John Dramani Mahama ena yetene nka ewo ho no mufiri ope ena omukopie mu ewo kane mampani John Jeremiah Rollins fie ene ebusuafo kodi enkomo na enkomodidi mu no yetwe ebi na sei ena Samuel Ofosu Ampofo Elder 1 wono ena we party chairman de ma NDC amayuku no ode one nsemkyerefo ebo enkomo
jam no wie no try to do come that's and money there until the real the self say try campaign they found out what the party it is somehow to see or my money at all money you say the man penny that from there but NDC there some kesiema ya pa if say udupon kesia pa na to party and pay President Mahama emergency meeting or political committee council of elders and then all those who matter in the family say yeah it's not a bit to one na yeni abusuafo bishia na ya ba be mo ya na fi arrangement bia wo bia no ye no mu nyina ahokwa be fa so a ebetime e dia say ya papa John Rollins and ti ano ti no wo say ya
Elder Samuel Ofosu Ampofo party chairman ede ema NDC amayuku no na Yan papa Ben Kumbo kane na oye Minister of Defense ewo Yera Jerry John Rollins na memo emu na ono so can experience any de onim efa JJ Rollins eho.
For the passion of Jerry John Rollins, that the national grid of electricity could have gone to the north. It was impossible. He threatened engineers that if that was not possible, they should resign. He will get another engineer to do that. It was done. We are here enjoying it, and Akusungu has not dried up. At the social level, when you go for the political level, keep asking people, lawyers particularly, immediately the constitution came and the indemnity clauses are not democratic. This transition provisions are not democratic. The question those lawyers don't ask themselves in terms of constitutional practice, why is it that this is the only constitution that has survived for 27 years? Is it not indeed the case that it was a political document well negotiated which brought everybody on board?
Eno Ben Kumbo, former defense minister. Ene yetene nka ewo eho no. Na Haruna Idris so edom kumana duni ewo mrasebedwafie wono so edituja say kane mampani JJ Rollins Ghana for be fino papa you say bad democracy a yenyini din enfim sanso ena na mamu mu no eba corruption a we obi ana onsoso yei ene enoma p ena Ghana for ede be fino papa.
It's a void that we believe will be difficult if not impossible to fill. He's left a heritage and a legacy of consciousness, of probity, justice and accountability. unity as values and standards that should guide aspiration to public office and public service. We are devastated in grief. We have a duty not just to mourn him, but to preserve his heritage. His heritage has contributed enormously to Ghana being a beacon of hope, a functional multi-party constitutional democracy, navigating the difficult waters of a transition from militarism to multi-party constitutional rule. Today, fundamental human rights and freedoms are upheld, including your own media freedoms, thanks to his sacrifices and judgment in ushering Ghana in as the first president of the Fourth Republic. So we are devastated in grief, but be assured that this is our funeral. You cannot come to my mother's funeral and weep more than me. So we mourn with the Ghanaian people and the state. He was also an international icon and have made monumental contribution into reforming the economic and political landscape of our country.
Minority leader Yera Haruna Idrusu and Yetinenka Ewohono, Brigadier Ametefe NDC chairman Ewo Volta region. And also editor Eja Hremu says ye wenyina ban ye wenyina say yemfa nanso ensi wonom emfa ensu kane mampani JJ Rollins na afin so yemfa yantoto no ma na ye kwabusuafo ho a say ye no mapi e de esu Yera Rollins na say June 4th yentimi restore ni nyina mu no ye kwa.
It's not being reduced. Today we learned the President of the Republic is going to sign the book of condolence. He's so saddened about the death. He's going to organize the third burial for him. But there is something that we must not forget. If he does not restore some of his celebration, particularly the June 4 and 31st December, we should forget about the burial. Because what are you going to remember Rollins for? It's what he stood for. And that has led this country to reducing tension among people, and by also helping to institutionalize state institutions that help to champion the development of a country. But if it's every time we see the judiciary, we see the institutions, when they are doing wrong, nobody questions them, then we are actually reversing against the John Rollins brought to this country. I was so saddened, immediately ahead of the death, I moved from there in the night because I felt his death is so painful. And one of the legacies we in the NDC and the people of Ghana should not forget is to let the NDC win and to restore the confidence that he was championing. Look at the development of the current regime. They didn't do anything.
Eno Brigadier Ametefe, party chairman Ewo Volta region dema NDC and Yetinenka no.
This little warm tea you want to enjoy. Anita, what does that make of us? Anita, in front of duty.
Na association de Emma Equiafo Mema say any one more eyi ensuomunam eme ensu yenya bi podwe one president Yera Justice on also de anamo akane mampani JJ Rollins 2 year Emma ekoma esi 1993 na chi no Ghana yitimi enya bibi epodwe ye
ebeba no 92 na enam former president Jerry John Rollins so na ekoi eba olo ni cheti ekonu na okai yen ekuafo so ebien ka constitution no ebu ama yaje na tumi ba enamonu so enama enne ekuafo yensu yedi ti no ukreni habi ba ayeyi ba jese yensu yedi resiri kakra eba abonjin na amanfo ehu ni awaye ama ekuafo ewo Ghana memu na yedi condolence so ema yi de busia na o mining na yire ni ma mining na kakra pese yakan jina Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen and award winners anemu ma eni kwafo bia wo Ghana mine no anemu ma yedi za nkrai emma ebusiano eni Ghana mine ni ayebeti media kai ni se sia kai etetiria eja shie eba ye no ono na wo yafo abaso ema enne abeye ekuyafo da yedi ewo nti se yo no anka yi ekuyafo si ebo ya baso de ni ho jiwe na ye jira so di kind
the role of the player ewo farming industry ni mo one of a kind o ti dey say the last president ni kan ekra na eno no anka farming industry ni ho ene the sense of the no to kwa no to no the boy the see about also to the near o ba
Na yes free sa ensem no so na ye de we etwa eto yewura atuguba enkane no gina sanke ento aba emano wa brand DC eko rally say omo ekwa akoyi president na eno na se wa kire de atodwa say ye na NPP fo age aboso dodo na na dodan ko ekufu ado eye ne nya na ye waje aboso na ne ni hu kwan sanka abusuafo a omo efree JJ Rollins doma omo etu omo eko Ghana man penny His Excellency Nana Danko Ekufuado nanka so omdi kan eko NDC for penny for so asani wamo ako Ghana for Ghana yem president Nana Danko Ekufuado eso na saa asemi ebeto dwana na atenie jai koni Facebook ko sebi ne kwase e bo ho ntanyi na amanfo ede amano na ni Facebook ho atenie e na amanfo so wamo personal Facebook page se do mo si atwabo papai no enye asem keto akra na yemfa enu enso na yemfa we ensori so ene dai omom kwaje ntete se asojafo omo atimi apon omo ho na adodan kwa kufu adoko piem ewo dwumadie no ase na no ene ode ato edwase ne botae ene se obehyehe soja dwuma no amana ye akono enu ti edan kura bia na chese esi wonom na ehia nsiesie no na adodan kwa kufu ado etumi siesie ne kama ema opa eho entoma se na dwumadie na se osi ekasafae.
My responsibility to see to the expansion and modernization of the Ghana Armed Forces in order to enhance its capacity to combat contemporary and future threats effectively, concern intelligence services. All these 8 investments are to ensure that our men and women in uniform are well equipped and motivated to deliver on their mandate of safeguarding the peace, integrity, and security of the nation, as well as maintaining Ghana's contribution to international peace and security. Whilst congratulating once again the graduating officer cadets for the successful completion of their training, I wish to commend all the award winners, especially Senior Under Officer Soa Enoch Mali, who has been adjudged as the best overall cadet of regular career course 60, and Junior Under Officer Amaning Eric Owusu, the best overall cadet for Short Service Commission and Self Special Duties Corps. I wish the graduates all the best.
Yemfa enyina eno so na yemfa na trending news ne nyina ensi ehase papa smiley ena etena dwam chinchim afidie ndi bibia toto na kwemu ema wonso onya bitieye na wote yenka ewo Zeno Radio tuning ena afin so modernghana.com eso Facebook eye A24 radio sanso ena YouTube ye A24 TV midin ede Edward Donko nyame ya admo china de be sofom bia no ye be ba be somo ewo fidie yi so. Good night.
say Bini, Brown Party, no, you a draw one. Munia, as some more to me that action one, Biara in then, double bombarding the way you talk. Do you have any of and you don't monia, and you don't moan young farm. We can feed the Ubi baby and a Mocodamo. 1 million to do young, 1 million do young, 1 million to do young, 1 million do young, 1 million do young, not that come your shoe one physical for 1 million. 1 million down, not that come your shoe one physical for 1 million. I come here, shoe one vesicle. Oh, a bay, 1 million down, I come here, shoe one vesicle. Oh, 1 million down. I show money, Mama. 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 I show money for more. I show money for more. I show money for more. Order your work and your part of a promo. Madam and Uncle Molly, and not to ye be here, Madam and Uncle Molly, Promotional. Ready, Brazil, made it with a yamanabum, as I Ready, Brazil, made it with a yamanabum, as I